So this story I still remember of you that you said in your village initially people were not treating you well, like not giving you respect. But after they came to know that you speak very good English, everything
Hmm.
has changed. They started giving you huge respect and everything. I still remember that story actually. So actually,
Right.
I want to know more on that. Like, did you face only that issue, or like what are the other things that you felt after you become fluent in English? Like how people treated you after that?
Right. First of all, I never ever start any conversation. I never ever demonstrate that, oh, I can speak English. I
Hmm.
always look for
You don't
opportunities.
show off. Okay.
What is the need? And
But I am the opposite. I show off all the time.
okay,
Hey,
yes.
look at my English.
Oh, right. So I,
Yeah.
I never ever do that.
Okay.
I would say I'm receptive. Receptive means I'm a good listener.
Okay.
I give people the chances to speak and I listen to them. I listen to their opinions. From there, I form my own opinion. If I
Mm-hmm.
feel, yes, I need to take the call, I need to start the conversation, I certainly do that. And I am also very particular about one thing. If someone talks to me in English, I make sure I answer that person in English.
Okay.
I would never ever do that. If anyone says anything in English, I make sure I show that what I know. Then I
Okay.
start that conversation, and I think that this is what I really enjoy. I never ever
Okay.
start that conversation when I go to hospitals, and sometimes I know that these people are highly educated. These people must be proficient in English.
Okay.
Then I don't miss the boat. I start speaking, and then I also get the same response.
That's a good thing. Actually, this reminds me of something that I did complete opposite to this thing. So I went to this restaurant in Bangalore, and I was like, "Oh my God, that's my nature. I always try to show off a little bit, not very much." So I went
Hmm.
to the restaurant. I called the waiter. Hello, sir. Can you come here? Something like that. I was speaking in English, and everybody was looking at me. Oh, this guy speaks very good English. He must be a very high class guy or something.
Right,
And
right,
then
right.
I came to know the waiter doesn't understand English.
Yes,
So
yes.
I was like, it was like a bummer for me. I was like, oh, I'm really sorry. Then I spoke in Kannada a little bit, and he understood.
Hmm.
It's a like, wonderful experience. It's not about whether you speak English or not. The other person should also understand English a little bit. Only then you
Absolutely.
can actually speak in English.
Yes, this is the thing, and I would also like to add one thing
Hmm.
with your leave. The thing is, I let people take me for granted because I
Okay.
usually represent myself that that person might not be aware of this language, that person might not speak.
Mm.
But when they do that, then I truly show them the mirror. Then I usually prove these people wrong.
Mhm.
Sometimes you must have experienced people, those who are good at English, most of the time they oppress people unnecessarily.
Yeah, that I know. Yes, I've experienced that. I mean, some people they what they do is they actively oppress them. Some people they unconsciously
Hmm.
do it. They just simply make a joke on it. Oh, your
Right, right.
English is not good. Oh, you should have used this sentence. They try to correct you whenever you speak in English, but they are also in your same level. Maybe they are a little bit higher than you. I've
Hmm.
experienced that.
Right. And it happens, no offense, but girls often do it. They will pretend.
Okay.
they
Okay.
they yes, they usually pretend they are superior to everyone. The way
Okay.
they pronounce words, or they usually start the conversation in English where it is not required.
Yeah, I
There is
know that.
no yes.
I know that. I mean, I don't know. I've experienced this actual thing. I've experienced in my school when I was studying sixth standard, sixth or seventh standard, where I had this huge crush on this girl. She always speaks English. Yeah, she speaks broken English, but she speaks only in English. And one of our English teachers, I'm her favorite student. She always wants me to learn English, but I never learned English that time. She came to know that she speaks only English, and she says, Udayshri, you're speaking broken English, but that is good. Look at these boys; they don't even speak English. At least you're trying this much. That is really good. You keep continue that. Later, after some time, I had a chance to meet them. She's married and she's settled somewhere. I had a chance to meet them. Then I told them about my English YouTube channel. They were like, wrong. You were not even able to speak in English during schools. Now you're having YouTube channel. Wow, that's great. So I know that she always speaks English and she always tries to oppress everyone with English.
Hmm. Right.
If I go tell her something in Tamil, she will say, "Oh, you should not do that. You should try this formula," something like that. She will say, and that's all. I will not ask her anything. I'll go sit in my place.
Right.
Yeah.
Even I would also like to add one more thing here. When I
Mm-hmm.
was working in a multinational company, I did experience the same. My
Mm-hmm.
manager, I must have shared it multiple times. My manager used to be a little bit biased.
Okay.
Whenever he saw girls doing anything illegal, he allowed. But when he found boys taking long breaks, not to be attentive, he used to reprimand us a lot. So what used to
Okay.
happen? What he personally did? He used to bring English in the picture,
Mm-hmm.
and we were silent. We could not say anything because
Yeah.
we knew that if we started that conversation, we would use broken English, and it will be so humiliating.
Yeah. Right. Right.
So this was the thing.
I understand. So does he speak good English?
Who?
Your manager?
Yes, he was so brilliant.
Okay,
Manage.
so
That's
he's
how.
using his English as a weapon to
Right,
both
right.
attract girls and oppress the boys.
Right, right. And that's
Okay.
how he used to make us work harder. That's
Mm.
how he had that control. Otherwise, we used to take everything for granted. We did not respect our team leaders. Inside, I had a lot of respect for them, but from work's perspective, so we
Okay.
used to, yes, break rules, or we used to do bad things.
Okay, now I want to ask you one thing, especially in Tamil Nadu, this has been happening for a while. So, in the last few months, we are having this problem of, oh, Tamil is very important language. While learning English, we all have to learn Tamil. We all have to speak Tamil only. Tamil medium schools are very important. We should not promote English medium or Hindi medium. So, this type of talking has been happening in Tamil Nadu for some time. And I think it's really terrible for the students, especially because they are from middle class, they don't have any business, they don't have any big sources of money or income. So the only survival they can do is through their education. Once they complete their education, they can get a good job in a corporate sector or somewhere. I think if there is no English for them, it would be really difficult for them to crack any interview or to work in a corporate industry. So what do you think about that?
Yes, so I would say somewhere English has become the soul of the body. If you really want to shape your career in big companies, there you should have a good command of English. If
Mm,
you don't know English, I don't feel you can imagine yourself working in those companies. I
okay.
do have some students, they are very good at their academic. They are very good. I do teach a student, he is a mechanical engineer.
Hmm.
So he worked in his own field. He did not like because they used to make him work a lot. He used to work long hours and he was not
Hmm.
paid very much. So what he did, he switched his profession. He started working on some programming languages. He must have given almost 3 years.
Hmm.
Now he often tells me he is quite good at English. Oh, sorry, he is quite good at his programming languages.
Mm,
Now the biggest challenge is, the biggest barrier is communication skills.
mhm.
Because of that, he is taking classes from me for improving his speaking skills.
Okay.
So we
So,
must understand that how important English is. It really doesn't matter how good you are at your academic. Make sure you can express your ideas, your knowledge through English. So that's how I think it is very important.
okay. So at least we need to have basic English to clear the interview to settle in a job, right? In a corporate job. And that's what worried me because I've been thinking about this. If this is not only with Tamil, it's with Karnataka also. It's with even in Hindi speaking states also. This thing happens. Why do we have to focus on English? Tamil is our pride, Hindi is our pride. We have this too much love for our mother tongue. Okay, we can love our mother tongue, that's fine because that's our identity. But too much love and avoiding the global language is actually a very wrong thing to do, I guess, because
Yes,
English
and
has become a global language, right?
absolutely. One more thing is there. We must adore our own languages. But you have to understand this, where you are working and what your work is. if you are into business where you cater to local people, there
Mm.
Tamil will certainly work, Hindi will work, or Punjabi will certainly work. But if you have some association with companies which are completely settled uh, in America, in London or somewhere else, so
Mhm.
there you have to have this language. You don't have any other alternative.
Yeah, and also if we want to do a business on a wide scale, on a larger
Right.
scale, worldwide, without English, we wouldn't be able to do that. Because for few years ago, the Chinese never learnt English. They couldn't pronounce English words. So for a very long time, they never learnt English. Now, most of the Chinese are talking in English, and the Chinese IT tech companies are actually competing with the Silicon Valley of the US. But in India, we are always proud. We are very proud of our mother tongue. We are proud of everything, but still we are unable to compete with them in these categories. It's because
Right.
I think our too much pride actually, how do you pulls us back in tech industry, I guess.
Right. I agree.
Do you
Right.
have any questions for me?
Yes, I do have a couple of questions.
Yep.
First, that whenever I have or whenever I watch your videos, or last time we also had a conversation, I am a big fan of your voice.
Okay.
So I think I must have asked you earlier. I would love to ask the same. That
Hmm.
do you do anything to maintain your voice when you are in your Tamil mode or in your Hindi or other modes? Do you have the same tone, or when it comes to English, you have to modulate it a bit?
No, brother. Actually, this is my normal voice. I think it's genetics. Even my father also has a similar voice like me.
Hmm.
Even my father's brother also has similar voice. Because
Okay.
one day what happened, I called my aunt over the phone, okay, and she thought she's talking with my father. She's saying, Anna, I'm here. I came already. I told her, no, Atte, this is not my father. This is me only. Oh, we
Hmm.
both voices same. So I think it's genetics.
And did you mimic anyone, any Tamil stars? That's how you got this tone.
Mimic, no, bro. I mean, maybe I might have done it unconsciously. I'm a fan of. I used to be a fan of Rajnikant, and later I became a fan of Vijay. But I don't
Hmm.
think I'm mimicking them. I'm not sure about that. I mean, we always learn by mimicking others, right? That's how we learned. That's how we became who we are. Maybe
Hmm.
I might have done this when I was a small child. I guess I don't know.
Right. And
Yeah.
yes, last but not the least, as your channel is in full swing and you have also come a long way, why you are not regular? Because when you get something
Uh,
good, when you get a good response, so you must be regular. So are you really busy, or you feel okay, my videos are doing well, so I should
No,
go
no, no.
break?
My videos are not doing well, bro. Actually, my views are going down.
Hmm.
So my YouTube income has completely reduced this month.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So I have to make more videos because actually everything happened in a row. Like in December, January, I was having this fever. I couldn't upload videos,
Hmm.
and after January, I went to Bangalore for my office work. I couldn't upload videos, and then after I came back here, I went to attend my friend's wedding last week. I couldn't upload videos. So it's like 2 months I'm stuck with this. Yesterday, the whole day I've been thinking about my YouTube channel. Oh my God, this is the right time to make use of it. Otherwise, you would lose everything completely. Then I decided, okay, let's start the conversations again. Okay, then I checked with the people like whomever that I've spoken with already that I'm yet to speak with. So
Right.
I pinged few people and I also pinged you.
Hmm.
I think I'm
Right.
starting everything again. Let's see if it works or not.
Yes,
And
you
and
you
the,
must.
and the problem is people will also be bored of listening to the same content again and again, bro.
Hmm.
I really don't know what to do for that. I mean, every time, most of the time, if you continuously watch 10 videos of mine, most of it would be same
Hmm.
topic. So it's very difficult for me to talk on a different topic. Especially the other person won't be able to
Hmm.
have any idea of the topic. So mutually have to understand and talk about a topic, right? It's very difficult. So I'm thinking what to do.
Hmm. You have
Yeah.
to do something, and you know this well enough that what works for you and what doesn't.
Mm.
Accordingly, you have to work upon it.
Yeah, bro, that's what I'm been thinking. I've hired a person to do thumbnails for me, And looks like people don't watch those videos when I hire a person because they think this video is a different video. They don't think
Right.
it's my video.
Yes. Okay.
So I started making thumbnails on my own, the simple thumbnails that I always make.
Yes.
Yeah.
I think sometimes when people like you and when people have the trust in you, whatever you upload, people certainly watch that. And when you take a break, I would certainly suggest you this. I don't know whether I am the right person to give you the advice. Somewhere, if you take a break, so people every day people will certainly wait for your videos. If not every day, every other day you can upload, or after 3 days you can
Hmm.
do that. But if you take a very long break, so your audience will go to somebody else. It would
Correct.
it would certainly happen in the future, but right now you have that engagement. You
True,
can
true.
hold so many people, but if you take a long break, your audience will go to somebody else, and that somebody else
Yeah.
will get that opportunity.
They will forget me completely. And even after, I mean, even if I upload a video after 1 or 2 months later, first of all, YouTube won't show my video to others. It will be like I have to start everything from the scratch, from the beginning.
Yes.